a lot of people, well, I see many different things, but people decide to join the business and they get pumped up and they haven't been consistent on Facebook for years, and all of a sudden they blast their products everywhere. It's non-stop, or they start saying, just over broke, they're throwing out all this lingo, and it's spam suicide, and literally I cringe every time. So I see that, and then I also see, and I get myself, people prospecting, they'll send me inboxes without ever complimenting me, without ever connecting with me. They'll send me a mile-long message and attach their videos. No, same thing, LinkedIn, everywhere, you see it. So I see that, and I just see people really nonstop talking about network marketing. And you have to remember that people are signing up with you, not your company. And so that's the thing that just breaks my heart, because I see people get involved, and of all ages. It's not just young people, it's older people too. And they wonder why their family's talking about them behind their back. They wonder why. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I make an incredible connection when I'm out and about. People say, oh, it's one of those things. I know XYZ who posts nonstop on Facebook about their product. It's so annoying, I actually blocked her. Oh, no, and it just breaks my heart. It just really does. That's what I see over and over again.
All right, Ray, how about you?
Yeah, a lot of the same exact points. Number one, you should never send an unsolicited link. So don't, like you were saying, build some rapport, determine if they want the link before you ever send it. Number two, don't talk about your company name, which probably 90% break that rule. The reason is you're raising more resistance than curiosity. And so what they do is when they know what company you're in, they Google it and they find the guy in wherever that says it's a scam, and you never even know they were mildly interested. Or they find a super slick internet marketer and they sign up with them anyway. So you shouldn't talk about, in my opinion, you shouldn't talk about your company name, because you're giving away at the end of the movie. You should raise curiosity more than resistance so they want to reach out to you.
All right, Whitney? You should be collecting lots of ideas, taking lots of notes. And if you think if you're over 60, this isn't for you, you're making a mistake. If you think it's only for the young kids, you're making a mistake. If you think it's only for women, because all these women are successful, you're making a mistake. You just need to understand that we have tools at our fingertips that make our business magical if we use those tools effectively. But in the wrong hands, those tools can become a deadly weapon, and we have to be careful. So, Whitney.
One of the biggest things that I see people do wrong is whenever they do post about their product or their opportunity or whatever it might be, at the end of their post, they're putting, send me a message for more information, or don't you want to do this, or order your products here and attaching a link, or join right here and attaching a link.
Call to action.
And you should
They put
never...
some call to action at the end of the message. So join me, so inbox me, so message me, so hey, watch this thing and then call me, so whatever.
Yeah, you want to leave them hanging. You want them to have a reason to come begging you for information. And from there, the next thing I see is one of the biggest things is when someone does ask for information, you completely word vomit all over them. You get way too excited and you turn them away and you make them think, oh, it's one of those things. So you want to just build your relationship with them and ask them honest questions and figure out what they really want to know.
Awesome.
I think a bigger mistake that people can make is people like us in this audience finding a distributor in another company, friending them, then trying to go through their friends. Because that has happened, and
it's kind of gross.
It's creepy. It's really creepy.
Creepy, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be friends with that person. I'll see who's on their team, and I'll try to recruit them. But the most important thing and the most successful thing that's helped me is really creating a brand or identity for yourself, so that you can talk about these things that make people curious, that ignite that inspiration inside of them to want to look you up or figure out who you are, or write an email or send you a private message. Something that makes them come back and want more information. Something that resonates with you, that makes you an identifiable person, so that you can go solve somebody else's problems.
All right, so let's talk about